dad and I looked completely different. I couldn't believe my parents were doing this to me. They ruined my life. After my new look, I found
They ruined my life. No, they don't. They didn't. They didn't ruin your life. They just helping you to survive. They didn't ruin your life. Your hair is not the best thing in your life. You can live without your hair. Your hair is not the best thing in your life.
a bedroom and locked the door. I hated my parents. Good parents don't bring harm to their children. Suddenly, I heard Mom as she spoke on the other side of my door. I opened the door slightly. Mom had a phone. I knew what I needed to do. Later that night, I snuck into the room my parents shared. Mom was fast asleep, but Dad was nowhere to be found. The phone was on Mom's nightstand. I grabbed it quickly and headed back to my room as quickly as I dared. As soon as I was safe inside, I locked the door and called Marco.
Hello?
His voice was husky. Hi, babe, it's me. You'll never guess what my parents did to me. I told him where we were and what transpired that afternoon at the house. I wish I could be with you, I groaned.
Why can't you? Leave now and I'll pick you up halfway. We'll talk to my parents and we'll find a way to handle it.
After a few minutes, I put the phone in my purse and slung my purse over my shoulder. I carefully slipped out the window and
Wait, let's guess what would happen. Um, this will go in two ways. One, her parents will come in and they will say they stole, like Marco's parents stole the bracelet from her parents, or two, Marcos will betray her and take her from the person who bought their parents to steal the bracelet. So let's guess what will happen, shall we?
bolted to the front gate. I quickly scaled it and ran. As soon as I felt safe enough to stop, I called Marco and he picked me up.
Babe, I didn't recognize you. What did your parents do?
He asked as I jumped into the passenger seat. Thank you for coming. I knew I could depend on you. We passed the exit to get to his house. Where are we going?
My dad has a cabin by the Lapanat River. I figured you'd be safer there.
We arrived at the cabin at 2 in the morning. We were both so tired we fell asleep on the sofa. But when I woke up, I didn't expect things to take a turn for the worse. I opened my eyes slowly. They felt heavy and my head spun. It took me a while to realize where I was and that Marco and I were tied up in chairs. I was able to move the duct tape from my mouth after 10 minutes and I whispered to Marco, Marco, wake up. Please, wake up. I repeated. After a few minutes, his head moved from side to side until he stared at me. Just then, the door opened. You brats are finally up. Mom leaned against the doorframe. Mom, what are you doing here? Why are we tied up? Mom laughed. You really thought I was asleep? You're as quiet as an elephant. Mom rolled her eyes. I knew you'd take my phone once you realized I had one. Once you had that, I was able to track you here. Another person entered the room.
Hey, kids.
Marco's dad smiled. Mom, what is this? Well, Leo and I are business partners. He grabbed Mom and kissed her. Can you believe it?
Is that all I am?
Leo, not here. Ew! Mom, where's Dad and what did you do? As I was saying, Leo and I are business partners.
Damn, I didn't expect that coming. So if they marry, so is Marco dating her half sister? Wait, what's going on? If they got married, these two, is Marco going to date her half sister, or guys help me, I'm lost. I think she's gonna, yeah, I think he's going to I don't know.
And we got a new buyer. We're on our way to take the bracelet to them right now. You and Marco will be used as collateral damage if need be. But, Mom! Don't but Mom me. I never wanted you. Your dad, on the other hand, always wanted a daughter.
Damn, I wonder how would I feel like my mom said she didn't want me. That would break my heart, like made me cry in tears, like thinking some other things. Yo, that will break me mentally, yo. Damn, damn.
Imagine he even said he wanted to give up our lifestyle to spend more time with you. I wasn't about to let that happen, so I got rid of him.
We've wasted enough time, Gina. Shall we?
Mom smiled and walked behind Marco and I and hit us over the head. We both fell unconscious. I woke up to someone pouring water on my face.
Wake up, princess.
Leo snarled.
If either of you make a sound, that'll be the last sound you make, understood?
Marco and I nodded. Our hands were tied behind our backs as we were dragged out of the van and into the warehouse by Mom and Leo. One of the bodyguards at the entrance showed us to the waiting room. There were no windows nor any furniture in the room, except one tiny table in the corner. The door opened and a man in a suit with a briefcase walked in with 2 bodyguards.
Do you have the bracelet?
Mom pulled out the bracelet. The man took it, walked over to the table, and got to work. After inspecting the bracelet, he looked at the bodyguards.
Tell the boss it's the real thing.
One of the bodyguards left and returned shortly with the boss. Dad? Dad wore headphones on one ear, just like those secret agents, and was dressed.
What's going on here? I am so confused. Her mom betrayed her daughter for money. Her dad bought the bracelet and I think he's FBI or something. What's going on here?
In a black suit. I could tell Leo and Mom were also shocked by the nervous glances they shared.
Hello, Gina.
Dad nodded in Leo's direction.
Leo, release them.
He nodded to his bodyguards. Marco's and my ropes were untied and I rubbed the bruises on my wrists.
But how?
Mom stepped back fearfully. Dad cut off Mom.
I should be surprised, but honestly, I'm not. When I heard your plans for my informant, I didn't want to believe it, but I had to check it out.
Informant?
Mom raised an eyebrow.
Yes, his informant.
Marco stepped forward. Has my entire life been a lie? I screamed.
Yes. 100 times. Yes. Your life was a lie. It's like a movie scene. Scene. Not sin. Scene. It's a lie. And this nigga gonna tell her, I love you. Please marry me or please forgive me. It was a mission and I didn't want to fall in love with you, but I did. And all of that.
Marco tried to hold my hand, but I pulled away.
Okay, boys, you can take them away.
Dad said into the speaker of his headphones. Men dressed all in black barged into the room, handcuffed Mom and Leo, and took them away.
I'm sorry, Beverly. I had to go through the motions with Mom or we would never have caught her, and she would have been bad for business.
All it's ever been for you is business. Maybe you should try working on your family, Dad. I pushed past Dad and Marco and walked out of the warehouse. About a year has passed and, well, things are still shaky between Dad and I, but he's been home a lot more. As for Marco, I ended the relationship. I mean, what kind of boyfriend keeps secrets from his girlfriend? I mean, I can't.
So, obviously, in a relationship, you have to keep a secret to not make the relationship toxic because some other things can't be said to protect the one you love, their feelings. So, I don't know why she says like she always speaks the truth in a relationship. That doesn't happen. That really do not happen. To speak the truth, that don't happen.
Get rid of Dad because he's family. Or can I?
Guys, this was your boy M.d.u in the spot, and see you before I leave. Story time animated. Please do not copyright me. Please, I'm asking you. Please do not copyright me. I'm begging you. Please do not copyright me. Please. So, this was your boy M.d.u in the spot coming to you. Nobody can see, nobody can touch, nobody can feel, nobody can even believe. We are out.